All right, guys, here's a side lying rotation. So what you're gonna do is set up with one hand behind your head, throw your legs over to the side. Your other hand's gonna be right above your head, and what you wanna do is press your wrist. Think about pressing your wrist into the ground the entire time. It's gonna be challenging to do for some people, but this is a great way to warm up all of your scapular retractors before we get going today. So you're gonna press your wrist into the ground, slide across the ground until you get in line with your shoulders. So keep going, keep going. From there, you're gonna turn your palm over, keep your arm where it is, and just bend at the elbow. Try to keep the shoulder down into the ground and just work your hand behind your back. And then once you touch, come back, keep that shoulder pinned down, back, 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 and slide your hand over, and then work back up. Nice and slow, all the way back up. And that's one rep right there. Good. All right, guys, we're gonna do the external rotator off the knee. So what you're gonna do is set up on the ground. You can actually sit on a bench as well, but I mean, everyone's got the ground. So you set up on the ground, grab a dumbbell. From there, you're gonna slide your heel close to your butt and then set up your arm right on top of your knee. On this one, you wanna try to face your knee as much as possible. It's gonna be hard if you're immobile, but you wanna avoid just opening up to the side on this one. So try to face your knee as much as you can. And then from there, you're gonna control the weight, rotate down, and then come back up. So really, notice how she's on top of the knee, and then when she rotates, she actually gets a little bit inside the knee. That's gonna make it easier. So put that elbow right on that edge, and then you won't be sliding off your knee all the time. All right, here is the single arm push-up with the slider. So you're gonna set up with the slider, get in a push-up position with the slider under one hand, and from there, keep your core tight. You're gonna go down into a push-up and let that slider go right in front of you, and then slide it back in. Good, just like that. So this is a pretty challenging movement. If it's way too hard, you can set up on your knees, and then just do it that way. Good. Perfect. All right, guys, now we're gonna go over a ring row or just a TRX row. So what you're gonna do is just set up on the TRX, lean back. So the further you get under the TRX, the harder it's gonna be. And then you're just gonna pull, squeeze your shoulder blades down and back, and then just pull to your chest. Try to keep your core tight on this, don't overextend. There you go, good. Core tight, upper back tight, good. All right, guys, now we're gonna do some clapping push-ups. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're just gonna explode on this one, try to get fired up for today. So set up in a push-up position, then you're gonna explode up and do a clapping push-up, just like that. If that's way too hard, you can do them from your knee still and still get really explosive with it, just like that. Good.